Good afternoon, wolves. Coming to the end. This is my last video of today. Obviously, my stepmother went to get the food right and the cake. What are you eating today for your birthday? I'm eating hot dogs. I wanted to get like the jumbo. I wanted to get the Johnsville hot dogs, but she went to Giant Tiger, so she went to buy the jumbo hot dogs. I could have got like Domino's pizza, but for pizza, she only would have ordered one box. I only have like 3 slices. I'm like, yeah, I'll get the hot dogs. Hot dogs are cheaper. I can eat more, right? I can eat like 3, 4 hot dogs. Let's see. You guys on my show, I talk about Star Wars Ivan. Yeah, I know, sick, I know. Yeah, but that makes sense because Ryan Johnson split the families. That's why the revenue of Rise Gardner was cut in half compared to Force Awakens. Yes, Force Awakens did $2 billion. Rise Gardner did $1 billion. And I know why the revenue was cut in half because Ryan Johnson, he actually split the fan base in half. That's why half the fans who liked Last Jedi saw Rise Gardner. The other half did not watch it. Sorry, half the fans who watched Force Awakens watched Rise Gardner. The other half did not watch it because Ryan Johnson, he split the fan base. Obviously, that's what I think, anyways. Your cheese, I know. Like, duh, it's common sense, right? You think it's a coincidence that the revenue is actually split in half to $1 billion compared to $2 billion after Last Jedi? Because Ryan Johnson actually split the fan base with his Last Jedi polarizing movie, right? Yeah. What I'm gonna do after this, Ivan, I'll enjoy a show with you guys, and after that, I'm gonna watch a movie maybe. I might finish The Chosen season 4. Yeah. Watch The Chosen season 4, maybe, I don't know. I'm feeling a movie. I want to watch a movie. I want to watch Running Man, Nuremberg with Russell Crowe. I want to watch that too. And Avatar 3 and Zootopia 2. And I'm going to watch those movies too, obviously, when they're available online, right? Yeah. That's why I'm really going to plan Isaiah's movie with VJ. When I'm king and I save her ass, obviously. I'm going to plan my movie Zay's with VJ, obviously. And VJ will help me considering what I did for her. I fucking saved her ass. Yeah, sweetie, I'll help you. VJ helps me, obviously. We go over Volume 1, 2, we take notes for the movie. Yeah. Otherwise, guys will blow out the water. You guys will see it when you watch my documentary. Oh my god, Sky versus Bird in Hollywood. Yes, Bird in Hollywood. Yeah. Will Skyfers be the only business you own with VJ? Yeah. Like with me and VJ already making our tens of millions, we don't need any more money, right? Because I don't want to be stressed out owning like so many businesses, man. Like, nah, man. Like, it's Skyfers Entertainment's enough money for us, VJ. We don't need this on other business, right? That way we're focused. We do the movie, and after the movie's done, we take our vacation. Me and VJ, we take our vacation. We work on our next movie. We don't have to worry about like how much money we're making in our other businesses. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy if you own a bunch of businesses like the Sharks and Shark Tank. It becomes crazy. Yeah. But to be fair, the Sharks and Sharky, they don't have the keys like me. They're not special like me. I can make my easy billions. That's why one business for me is enough for me and VJ. We don't need any more money. Whereas these Sharks and Shark don't have the kind of money me and VJ have. And they don't have the keys like me. So when they invest in businesses, they actually take risks. But their hope is hopefully one business is huge and it makes up for their losses. That's the Sharks in Shark Tank's goal, obviously. Whereas me, I have the keys. I'm special. I don't have to worry about losing money for my movies and my merch and my game. All my brand, my Xanus brand will be profitable. Making billions of dollars right now. Tens of billions of dollars. Yeah. 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 All right, how much money do you think you'll make off your book? I don't know, 15 to maybe $50 billion around there, right? I highly doubt 15. It's most likely 20 plus billion I make off the book for Xanus, my Xanus book, obviously. That's why VJ cries because she wants a piece of that. Yeah, I gotta do that one little. I want a piece of your billions off your book, Ivan. Yeah, she wants a piece of my billions on my book, VJ. She got duped by the gates. VJ got duped by the gatekeepers. Yeah, that's why she cries, obviously, because she's desperate, obviously, right now. She's desperate, yeah. She got duped, VJ. All right, if you make 30, 40, 50 billion off your book, will you build a more expensive house? No. $1 billion is enough towards a house. I'm not gonna waste money. $1 billion is high tech enough. I'm not gonna be screwing my money, right? I make 30 billion off the book. $1 billion is enough towards me and VJ's house. I'm not gonna pour money into the house, obviously. Otherwise you're wasting money. $1 billion is already high tech enough, right? Yeah. Something like Incredibles, man. That's why the Hollywood actors for Xanus and The Great Escape, when they see my house, they're gonna be shocked. Yeah. Ivan, this is your house? Ivan, VJ, this is your house? I'm like, yeah, like, holy shit, like, this is unheard of. They can't afford houses like that. They don't even have them in a bank. These Hollywood A's actors have beautiful houses in Los Angeles. But it's not my $1 billion house with VJ, right? That's unheard of. It blows our houses out of the water. $100 million house is already unheard of. Like, $1 billion is something like crazy, like Incredibles, man. Yeah, man. So, Sarah, I'm only gonna make like a 45-minute video. That's good enough, you guys. I'm tired. I made 3 videos straight, and that's it for today. Yeah, yeah. Why, do you think your Zane story will be better than the Star Wars sequels? Oh yeah, I'll blow the sequels out of the water. As the sequels are not that great movies, right? Force Awakens is pretty good, but Force Awakens is not volume one of my story. My story blows Force Awakens out of the water, man. It's a masterpiece that you guys read, right? So this is a special book, man. As my stepmother told me, it's number one for a reason because she said that book you wrote is number one, Ivan, which means it's the number one IP in the entertainment industry. As you guys read, right? It's a masterpiece in this. Yeah. That's where Oscar Isaac, Adam Jordan, Daisy really will tell John Mega, man, John, like, you're lucky. You get to be part of that amazing story. And we did that shitty Star Wars sequels, John. They might say that. Like 20 years ago, we did that shitty Star Wars sequels, John. Fuck, you're lucky, man. You get to be part of that amazing story with Ivan and me, John. I know, John's lucky. That's why they're going to beg him for word, obviously. But John Mahego will not get word. He's selfish, obviously. He won't get word, John. He's selfish. Yeah. One reason why the Hollywood actors are not giving word because their hope and prayer is hopefully I resign them for the next movie. That's why they don't give word either, obviously, right? Because once the Hollywood actors work for me, all they want to do is work for me for the rest of their life. They don't want to go back to Hollywood. That's another reason why John won't give word to Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley. Because he doesn't want them to be like him. And he knows I open doors for him in Hollywood. He'll be more successful. He doesn't want these guys rising to his level. That's not really a big reason, as he'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. And another reason is because he hopes he can be in the Grayscape too. That's why he doesn't give them word either. Because the Hollywood actors, they're going to beg me and VJ to resign them for the Grayscape kind of reasons, but they're not good for the movie. Here we go, don't hate him, so yeah. Alright, is it really crazy with the frenzy in Hollywood? Oh yeah, you're looking at something crazy, whereby the Xanus stars are shocked by how desperate all these Hollywood actors are. They're all like begging them for word, man. It's crazy in Hollywood, right? Because they now know I star my own film studio better now and I can pay them more. And they know this is their ticket out of the Hollywood system, the Hollywood actors. And their agents will tell them, yeah, Sky's Entertainment is your ticket out of the Hollywood system. Independent studio better than Hollywood, better perks, higher paying work. Network with the Xanus stars, and they all network with the Xanus stars. It's crazy, but none of the Xanus stars are going to give word because they're all selfish. Those guys, right? It's actually funny. Yeah, I'm not giving you word. If I ask you for word, you won't give me word either. I'm not giving you word. They don't give word. Yeah, they're selfish. Those guys. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Hollywood actors be envious of John Boyega and Yvonne Joje and G. Bones and all those guys. Of course they will. They're envious, honestly. They might give them dirty stares. Yeah, look at fucking John Boyega, Yvonne Joje, Ariana Grande, G. Wonsu. Like, they're fucking saved and they're in Ivan's fucking big budget $3 billion movie. They're part of that amazing story fighting all those devils, that amazing fan story like Lord of the Rings. And they're the main event with them training and everything. And we're left behind in the Hollywood system. Yeah, they're a bit envious, obviously, the Hollywood actors. A bit jealous, right? Yeah, because they get to be in a movie with Ivan and VJ, man, and experience that glory and fame with them, and get paid all that money, more than what these actors make in Hollywood, on average, right? That's why they're a bit jealous and envious, obviously, of the Xanus stars. That's why they're begging them for word. And the agents are going to tell the Hollywood actors to beg the Xanus stars, Xanus Hollywood actors, for word. It's crazy, man. That's why VJ made that Baron song, because me and her are boss. Yeah, man. Why did VJ make that Baron song? The world is left behind. They get what they deserve. They're not saved. That's why she made the Baron song, obviously. And the Hollywood actors are gonna beg the Xanus actors for word in Hollywood. And then after filming is done, the Hollywood actors are gonna beg their ass off for me to resign them, because they just experienced that international glory and fame. Like VJ got paid all that money more than what they make in Hollywood. Got spoiled with nice perks. They got to be famous movie stars with Iden and VJ, featured on the posters, the magazines with them and everything, and they're training with them, Iden and VJ. That's my comic books all the way. That's why they're begging, obviously. They're gonna beg me to resign them. It's crazy. I'm like, no guys, you're not good for the Grayscape with Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry, you're not good. Yeah. Will Keanu Reeves, Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck give word? No. They're not going to give word either. They're all selfish, those guys. It's actually funny. Keanu Reeves will not give word, man. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they're not going to give word. They're all selfish, those guys, man. Why? Because they're saved and they don't want these guys to be left like them. And don't forget, all the actors in my movie, the Hollywood actors in my movie, their prayer is hopefully Ivan resigns me for the next movie. That's another reason why they don't get word, because they want to be in my next movie. Yeah, if I give word, like Ivan might choose these Hollywood actors and we might lose our opportunity to be in his next movie because they're crazy people. I'm like, no guys, you're not good for the romance story. You crazy people, yeah. So, but they're gonna beg them. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, they're gonna beg, man. Keanu Reeves, they're gonna beg. Because I paid them so much money, they don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah, as long as I work for Ivan will sign me to like my $130 million deal for all my movies. With that money I'm making, my $45, $50, $40 million after taxes for each movie, that's more enough money for me to live the life and have my freedom to be a movie star with Ivan and VJ. But I think Matt Damon and Keanu Reeves don't make that kind of money in Hollywood, man. Except for The Matrix. Keanu Reeves made a lot of money for The Matrix. But after that, he never made that kind of money, right? Like, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon don't get paid like a $100 million deal. No, they make like their 15, 20, 25, 10, 12 in Hollywood, those guys. I signed them to a $130 million deal. which is like a 90, 95, 97, $100 deal in their American money. They don't make that in Hollywood. Walk away with like 40, 50 something million in their bank, 48 million, 50 million in their bank after taxes. They're 50, 48 million dollars richer. That's a lot of gold, a lot of money, man. They don't make that in Hollywood, those guys. That's why they're also going to beg, obviously. I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the romance over the cage happens and things. I'm sorry. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and make the hot dogs. I'll be back in a sec. See where we're going to laugh aloud. Sorry about that, guys. We're making the hot dogs. In a good like 20 minutes, the hot dogs will be ready. So I'm gonna go upstairs and eat my hot dogs, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's been crazy. The buzz in Hollywood, right? Yeah. All right, is it a networking frenzy? Oh yeah, it's a crazy networking frenzy. Something crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, something crazy, obviously. So the Zane stars will be shocked by the frenzy. Yeah, they will. Like they go to Hollywood, they go to like a Hollywood after party because they have VIP to the Hollywood after parties. Obviously, they go to the events and like at the party, all the Hollywood actors are networking with them. They might even try and bribe them and buy them a drink. Yeah, I'll buy you a drink, John. And they talk and everything, and eventually they're gonna try and get them to give word. Obviously, it's crazy, man. But I told you, the Zane stars are not gonna give word. They're all selfish, those guys, right? They don't want these guys rising to their level, people who are smaller than them, and they don't want them to be lucky like them. And I told you, all the Xanus stars' prayer is hopefully Ivan Reacher resigns. That's another reason why they don't give word either. Because their hope and prayer is hopefully we can be in Ivan's grayscape too. That's their hope, obviously. That's why they're not going to give word. Because they're selfish, obviously. All they care about is their own careers. They don't care about all the other hot actors, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm saying, yeah. It's not just the actors. You have the directors networking, the producers. Yeah, big like producer executives are going to be asking the Zane Stars for word too. Yeah, I want to produce Ivan's movie, man. Like they all want out. They all want to work for me, man. I'm like, how many blows out of the water? And they want out. Don't forget that. They don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. That's why it's crazy they're not working out, obviously. Something crazy. Yeah. Yeah, skies will blow out the water. I know. Yeah, it will. Skies will blow out the water. You know? Yeah. Yeah, but Ivan, the Hollywood actors get the public eye fame in Hollywood. Yeah, they do, but like my point is that they're not making the kind of money that they're making for my movie. And don't forget, they're all sellouts in the system. Don't forget that, right? Whereas for my company, they're not sellouts. They get their freedom. I'm paying more money. Even though it's behind the scene fame, the fans are much crazier than the fame they get in Hollywood. Obviously, and people will interview me and VJ and the Hollywood actors most likely, but it's behind the scenes. It's not in the public eye like on Jimmy Fallon show. I didn't sell them gigs, right? I'm not in their Hollywood system. I didn't sell them. Behind the scene fame, but they're experienced crazier fame than they even do in Hollywood. Yeah. You guys see what I'm saying? Like for the Xanus movie, you're gonna see John Boyega hanging out with Yvonne Joje, Ariana Grande, and Jimmy Monsoon, all those guys, Andy Serkis. And wherever they go, fans take reels and pictures of them, and they're trending on X. And a lot of fans might even come to them and interview them with their phones, and they interview them for a good like 50 seconds, 2 minutes, and they post it on X. They're famous movie stars behind the scenes, though. It's not in the public eye. It's behind the scene fame, right? It's all the gatekeepers. Sarah. It's behind the scenes fame, right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I mean, you're looking at crazy fame. Oh, yeah, crazy fame. There's a reason why you guys feel left behind and bad. I'm like, God. Because the glory of me and VJ is not a joke, guys. You took it for granted, but like, you guys, I mean, once I'm king and I peace out with VJ and we're experiencing our worldwide fame, you guys are going to feel it, man. You feel the price. Yeah, we made I and VJ pay our price. We're also paying our price. We're abandoned from the amazing glory of God. Yeah, you're not safe. As my glory is all behind the scenes. It's not in the public eye. Ivan and VJ are not in the public eye. They're all behind the scenes. But the fame behind the scenes is crazy. Like people taking pictures and videos of me and VJ and the actors wherever we go. They interview us. And a lot of it's trying on X. It's behind the scene glory and fame. That's why you guys feel left behind and abandoned by God. Because I'm not in the public eye. It's all the gates. That's the setup, right? We are kept behind the scenes, right? Yeah. And we're living the life, obviously. In our personal life and our business life. We're famous movie stars featured on the magazines. We get interviewed and all that stuff. And we're also trending wherever we go. And we're living the life in our personal life too. Going out to nice restaurants, clubs, the bar, going to events, living the life. When me and VJ go to events, a bunch of people take out their phones, reels and pictures of us trending on X, man. It's crazy. You see me walking, I'm holding VJ at the event, and people just take out their phones and take pictures of us. Yeah. Will you be going to events with the actors? Yeah, most likely I will, yeah. Sometimes during the third year, I might take the actors out to an event. It's on me. And VJ will pay for it, obviously. We take them to an event, they drink their alcohol, they eat their food, and they have a blast with us at the events. And that's trending, man. You look at Ivan Video trending with like John Boyega, Juan Joje, Ariana Grande, Jim Monsoon, Angelina Percent, Andy Serkis, Edris Alba. I'm trending with all those guys. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why they're gonna beg, man, because they felt on top of the world, man. It's crazy. Wherever they go, fans take reels and pictures of them trending on X. It's crazy. The whole world's tuning in. You feel on top of the world. It's like the adrenaline rush, right? That's why the actors are gonna beg, because they know when they go back to Hollywood, they're gonna be left behind. The Xanus actors, right? Yeah. It's crazy fame, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy that me and VJ are never going to be the same. Like, we are, yeah, VJ, because we're king and queen, we have to put up with the crazy fame. Yeah, Ivan. VJ's like, oh my God, man, like, this is crazy, Ivan. This is like an adrenaline rush. I know. Wherever we go, people just take reels and pictures of us and we're trending on X. And with a main event trending on X every day, and the whole world's tuning into the trends. Yeah, it's crazy. Not just X, you have Instagram stuff. A lot of pictures of me and VJ on Instagram and Facebook. It's crazy, man. Yeah. And a lot of fans, when they take pictures with me and VJ and the Hollywood actors, they might post those pictures as their profile picture on their Facebook page. And they get like 500 likes, 1,000 likes, something crazy, yeah. Yeah, it fits me. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. I have to put the bread in the oven. The hot dogs are almost ready. So I could maybe extend the video to a 15-minute video, guys, right? Yeah, that's what made me living a life, man. That's why we're just so proud of me. You're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. 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 Is everything brand new to VJ, Ivan? The only thing that's brand new to VJ is Victoria Justice has her freedom now, and she's richer. She's a multi-billionaire with me, obviously. But Victoria Justice is used to the public eye fame because she saw it in Hollywood, whereas now she's kept behind the scenes with me because I got her out of Hollywood. But the fame is new to VJ. Victoria Justice never experienced that kind of fame before. As when we're king and queen, you're looking at something crazy. It's international fame. Wherever me and VJ go, people are just taking videos and pictures of us. Wherever we go, it's trending on X every day. It's crazy. The whole world's tuning in. Victoria just doesn't know what it's like to be boss and own a film studio, and she doesn't know what it's like to have billions in her account. But my point is, she grew up the rich life. She knows what it's like to be rich and live the life. As VJ did live the life in Hollywood, but she's not living the life that she's living with me. As she's living the better life with me, as now she's a multi-billionaire with me. She doesn't know what it's like to own her own private jet, own a $1 billion house, own her own like $100 million yacht. Clothes shopping is not brand new to VJ, as Victoria Justice can easily afford to get high-end clothes with the money she makes in Hollywood. She's worth $12 million. If you're a multi-millionaire, you can get your high-end clothes. So that's not new to VJ. The clothes is not new to VJ, as VJ can easily afford to get nice clothes. My point is, like, being a multi-billionaire is brand new to VJ, but Victoria Justice knows what it's like to be rich. She grew up the rich life in Hollywood. Whereas me, it's all brand new to me, because I don't know what it's like to have money and pay my bills and be rich like that. I was poor my whole life, working minimum wage. That's some Sarah. Amen. Yeah. Some Sarah. That's why Victoria Justice will be curious how much money I made off the book. My girl's fucking evil, man. Yeah. Will she ask you how much money you made off your book right away? Yeah, she will. I meet her in the airport. We're crying. We hug and everything. And we get into the cab, and we make way. I'll be staying in a luxury hotel suite, and once I arrive at the hotel, Victoria Justice will be curious. She'll ask me how much money did you make out of your book, by the way, Ivan. Yeah. Well, yeah, VJ, I made $25 billion. You made $25 billion off your book, Ivan? I mean, yeah. She's like, holy shit, Ivan. Are you gonna share those billions with me, Ivan? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax, calm down. I'm gonna share my with you, sweetie. Calm down, chill. Fucking evil, that woman. After what I did for her, yeah. It's evil. She wants a piece of the money, right? Because Victoria Justice knows she no longer has access to her Hollywood money. Because I made the billions off the book, that's the only money she has access to. That's why she wants a piece of the money, right? Duh. She has like no money, right? VJ might even be poor when I meet her. I highly doubt it. She might have maybe $1 million in her bank, VJ, when I meet her in Los Angeles. So she's still rich. She has money, but she doesn't have billions in her account, right? That's why she wants a piece of the, VJ wants a piece of the billions I made off the book. I'm like, VJ, relax, chill. I'm going to share the money, man. Chill. Calm down, relax, VJ. I'm sorry, she's fucking evil, that woman. Yeah. 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 But when I'm a VJ, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel the price I paid. Yeah, because you guys are wicked people, man. Yeah, man. Will you feel the price you made off your money? Yeah, I will. Yeah, even though I got paid a lot of money, man, like, the world made me pay a price for this money, man. Yeah, like, my mind is completely scarred, man. I just, like, banged, like, thousands of women. And I came back from death. I'm like, yeah, the world made me pay to be my wife and make this money off my book, man. I'll feel the price. When I hook up with VJ, when you hook up with VJ, Ivan, you're going to feel the price. Because you have so much memory of banging so many women. You paid a price with VJ. Victoria Justice obviously paid a price with me, too. Her mind is scarred. And she has memories of banging so many men in Hollywood. Obviously. And she knows she paid a price to be with me, too. That's why VJ is running with me once I paid the fee, obviously. Because you made her pay, man. Yeah, man. Ivan was a virgin, if I am a virgin, and you turn that virgin into a fucking manhole, a porn star, man. You made me pay. Yeah, that's why we just running with me once I pay the fee, because you made her pay, man. Thor just doesn't want one chick touching Ivan, right? She doesn't want one chick touching Ivan, no matter her husband, right? Use why. Thor just doesn't want one chick touching Ivan. Yeah. Yeah. My hot dog should be ready soon, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my hot dogs. Yeah. Will you visit Denny's and go foodie when you get your check? Yeah, I will. I worked at Denny's for like 8 years. I'm gonna go to the Denny's and say hi to the bosses, and I'll probably go. I'll go in the evening and I'll have a couple beers at Denny's and I'll probably have a bite to eat there. Yeah, maybe get their pizza or their burger and their onion rings or their club sandwich. I don't know. Eat their amazing Denny's food. I might give the three bosses a $2,000 gift card at Denny's. And the Coco Fruity boss, I can give him a $2,000 gift card too. You can do that, Ivan. Considering you make it $20 off your book, you can give them a $2,000 gift card as a thank you for giving you a job, right? I'm not going to give them any more than $2,000. I'm not going to have those guys do me, right? Yeah. So appreciate it, Ivan. Thank you, man. You gave me the $2,000 gift card. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. The three owners at Denny's, obviously. Yeah. Well, people be curious how much money you made off your book. Yeah, they might, but I'm not going to let anybody know. It's none of their business, obviously. I'm not going to tell these average people I made like 25 on my book. No, man, they're going to feel like shit, man. Those guys work hard for 50, 60, 40K a year. I made as easy $25 billion off his book. With that money, I could live the life of VJ, man. That's why I do not let anybody know. Keep your lips sealed, Ivan. You won't be nervous about that stuff. Yeah, man. These people around the world can't make their easy billions like me, man. Yeah, even the celebrities can't make the kind of money I can make, right? Like I'm richer than all the Hollywood celebrities, man, with that money I made off the book. Give me a second, guys. The food's ready. Yeah, coming. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I was supposed to get my hot dogs. I'll talk for maybe like 8 more minutes. I'm done, right? enjoy shit with you guys. I could have got Domino's pizza, but I started to get hot dogs for my birthday, right? Yeah, these are the jumbo hot dogs. Ivan, you're not going to start that Rocky League? No. That's not my dream, man. My dream is being a movie star VJ, right? Not being a pro hockey player, right? That's cool, but it's not as cool as being a movie star. Come on, man, right? Being a movie star is the best job in the world, man. Yeah. You have to be a movie star and you get paid a lot of money for it. Amazing job, right? Yeah, man, we fucked up Ivan's brain, gave him a mental illness, and we wiped his memory with our justice. Ivan still found out he was God, that he has the keys, that he has a wife, and the gift never went away. Yeah, my father protected me, obviously. As the gates purposely, Ivan, fucked up your brain. That way you're dumb in school. That's why throughout my life, I struggled in school, man. I remember the teachers kept putting me down. You know, Ivan's not that smart. Put him in like retard class, and like teachers were putting me down. Guidance counselors putting me down. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Throughout my life, all the teachers kept putting me down. They kept telling my parents how Ivan's struggling in school. You know what I'm saying? He's not smart enough for the program and everything. But it's a family's fault. They're the ones who dumbed down my brain by knocking me out with a rock and hammering my head. That's why I was dumb in school. And yet the gift never went away. And I wrote a masterpiece better than all these books that these students read in class, man. Xanus is #1 in the world, man. Nothing could beat that story, right? Yeah, Ivan has an amazing success story. He was stupid in school because the gates dumbed down his brain by knocking him out with a rock and hitting him with a hammer. Man, is he gifted, man. He's a creative genius. He wrote a masterpiece. Yeah, Xanus is a masterpiece, man. When you read the book, right? Xanus is a masterpiece, man. Come on. Ivan, how good's your book? I cracked the code, guys, in writing. Xanus is a special, unique story. There's no book like it. All these books are all regular and normal compared to Xanus. Xanus is a special book. It's special because God wrote it, obviously. If God wrote a novel, you would expect it to be a special book, obviously. That's why Xanus is special. There you go, duh. It's a special story, Xanus. Yeah. It's a special book. Yeah. Give me a second, I'm gonna get one more hot dog. I'm fucking hungry. Yeah. The hot dogs are amazing. Alright, guys. This will be a 1 hour video, your lucky day. Yeah. Alright, man, you bluff, man. Did you really write what you show us? Yeah, guys, I'm not lying, man. Did you use AI? No, guys, I didn't use AI. I wrote it on my own, man. Yeah, I mean, everything you show us, we're hooked. I know. This is a masterpiece, man. It's constant entertainment when you read it, right? No, I mean, their nick's amazing too. Yeah, their nick's amazing too. Not as good as Zane's, but it's amazing too. Get the guys. Yeah. I haven't finished their unique. No. I don't want to put more stress on myself to complete the series. Like, writing Zane's took me 8 years to finish. 8, 9 years. I wrote 200,000 words for Xanus. I don't want to be stressed out writing another novel, but I'm going to save the file on my Hotmail. When I'm king, I might write their unique book before the movie comes out. It'll be based off my book, but for now, Xanus is done. That's good enough for me. More enough money for me, VJ. I'm not going to stress myself and write another book. It's too stressing writing a book, man. It's a lot of work. Ivan, what you show us, did you write that with ease? Yes, I'm not lying. I wrote it with these guys. I didn't struggle writing Xanus. I had writer's blocks in a few chapters, but all what I showed you, I wrote it with these guys. I'm not lying to you guys. That's how gifted I am, yeah. There's a reason why Ivan the Gates won't control your brand. I know you did it, man. They know you wrote a masterpiece. Yeah. And it's a book worth billions, obviously. I'm sorry. It's a book worth billions. Yeah. To show you guys more recent snippets, I'm saying this, but I'm not showing you any new scenes, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is the last thing, guys. I'm showing you recent because I don't want to spoil the story for you guys, right? Well, you guys have already read the scene, so I told you guys I spoiled like 40%, 38% of volume 1 and 2 for you guys. So when you guys read it, you'll notice, yeah, Ivan did spoil a little bit of volume 1 and 2 for us. Yeah, I did, but volume 3, you don't know shit, obviously. I'm not showing volume 3. Volume 3 is the what? Is the volume, right? Where the real story happens, obviously. He's I love you, but I don't look at sick, son. I'm going to ask my stepfather to install the antivirus on this computer because this thing keeps popping up when I go on my computer. I have to install the antivirus, right? I'll show you the scene, We Need Not Know Cornelius. I added a few more stuff. I think I showed you guys the recent bit of that. Yeah, I added a few more stuff on that. Yeah. Just say Tactius or Colonius. That's why you're looking at a sick movie, man. He was like, yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a map, man. This is better than the Rings I know. It's better than the Rings, Peter. You'll see that I added a bit more stuff. I think I showed you guys the new stuff I added, right? I did a little bit of tweaking in volume 1 and 2. Like, I added a few things here and there, but I'll be adding a bit more. My book's already done. This scene is sick. Tactius and Colonius, you can argue, is the best chapter of Volume 2 because it's the drama with Tactius and... Yeah. Wait, did I add more stuff? Give me a sec here. Yeah, I added a few more stuff here. You guys will notice, obviously. I added a few more stuff here, obviously. Your book is sick. I don't know, it's a masterpiece, man. Read this again. This is why the Gates won't control your brand. I know you did it, man. What a masterpiece, man. Please, this is Lord of the Rings. No, please, Lord of the Rings, I'm saying. Yeah, it's a masterpiece, my book. It's funny when you read it, I know. You guys can read that, pause and read. I add a few more stuff here, as you guys will see, right? If you guys remember the words, I add a few more. As Xanian from the North, I added that. The Northerns have authority over you. I added that like a couple weeks ago to make it better, right? For the movie, I'm going to be adding a bit more stuff to give it more depth, like Tactius is on trial to make it better, but he was Ivan, you're like, yeah, Ivan, this is better than the Rings. Nobody's better than the Rings. The masterpiece, man. Yeah. Read that. Yeah, I cannot believe it. I added that too. Yeah, I added a few more things to make it more interesting, obviously. Yeah, and that's it, guys. And the scene right after this is a fetch this scheming scene. That's why my book is sick, man. Masterpiece, man. You guys already read that scene, right? The scene right after this scene is a scene when Mary is in the stable with Colonius, and then Job walks in. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you were one that fetched the scheme. That's the scene right after that. And the scene right after that is when Lithia talks to Belle, as you guys read too. Lith, that's crazy speech. No is the Arizonians wanting these parts or in itself. That's the scene right after that. That's why this chapter is so entertaining, obviously, when you read it. Obviously, it's constant entertainment. Pause and read that, guys. These pop-ups are really frustrating. BJ Ivan, you're an amazing storyteller. That's not happening, BJ. I'm an amazing storyteller. Yeah. Read that. Obviously, and I don't have to show you the next scene. You guys have already read that scene a few times, right? You know what I'm saying? Why would a Northern come here? That perplexes me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the scene right after this, guys. That's why this is a very entertaining chapter. I could show you the beginning of Lithia when they tell Tachys to hide his sword before they meet Eli, as you guys read. But I mean, no, I'm not gonna show that scene. I don't want to spoil too much of the story for you guys, right? I already spoiled like 40%, 38% of 35% of volume 1, 2 for you guys. I don't want to spoil the what? The book for you. You want me to show that he misjudged my horse scene again? I love that scene. Yeah. To show you the scene again. When they meet Eli. Yeah. Yeah. What's better, Ivan, Lithia or Tachys or Colonius? That's a tough one. They're both really good chapters. If you're more into the romance stuff, you'll like Lithia more. But if you're more into the drama and like Sapphius with Tachys being thrown in a dungeon, you'll like that chapter better. But I'd probably give Tachys or Colonius the edge over Lithia. It's probably a little bit better than Lithia. But Lithia is very entertaining too, but I mean, yeah. You can read this here. You guys already read this scene, right? Oh, your book is sick. Oh, it's a masterpiece, man. When they first arrive to Sapphius, they meet Eli and Job. And Ivan, show us new scenes. No, guys, I'm not showing you new scenes. I'm not supposed to for you. And this is the last scene I'm showing recently, but you guys get the picture. My book is a masterpiece, I know. It's an amazing story. And you're hooked when you read it, obviously. Pause and read that. Yeah. And you guys know the scene after this, right? The scene right after that's pretty much... Well, there's another scene that you guys didn't read. But after that scene, it's the scene when Takis meets Lithia, obviously. That's that chapter, obviously. Yeah. You keep reading. See how Takis is a cocky, arrogant prince? Yeah, he is. Ha, I've only seen my castle. Yeah, he's a cocky, arrogant prince, Takis, obviously. But he becomes more humble and later on in the book when you read it. I won't spoil for you. Yeah. He's a changed man in volume 3, right? I won't spoil for you. Okay. Keep reading that. I'm going to end the scene soon. Yeah. He misjudged my horse. It's a him. He misjudged my horse. Oh, that's funny, I know. Does Takis like his horse? Yeah, he does. In the end war, Takis tells the people, we will fight on foot, spare the horses of death or something like that. Yeah, spare them of death. He doesn't want the horses dying, right? Which shows a care for the animals and stuff. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. I'm supposed to for you. Yeah. I'll show you a bit more. Then that's it, guys. Keep reading. I think I'll stop it here. Yeah. Wow, your book is sick. I know. Xanus is money, man. It's a masterpiece, man. I don't know. You bluffing? Did you really write this, Ivan? Yeah, guys, I'm not lying to you. I wrote this. I wrote it. Yeah, but you don't look like the kind of guy who write that, Ivan. I know, but I'm not lying, guys. I wrote this, man. I have the heavenly gift. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, like your book is so special and unique. I know it's a masterpiece, man. You're just hooked for hours through the page. That's why the gates don't control it, man. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Yo, Ivan, even on the rereads, I'm hooked. Yeah, Xanus is a book you can reread over and over again, guys. And never get tired of it. It's a masterpiece. That's why the gates won't control it. Like, duh. Yeah. I think I'm almost at the scene. I'll go to the scene when Takis says, "If only you see my castle," and I'll stop it there. You guys already read this scene, obviously, a few times, right? These are recent bits. I'm not showing you guys new scenes. I won't spoil stuff for you, right? Here's Ivan. This is Burn of the Rings. No, he's Burn of the Rings. I'm saying it's Burn of the Rings, Peter. Okay, I'll stop here. This is when they first see Lithia, right? You guys, yeah. There's a scene right after this I did not show you guys. You guys don't know what happens, but like right after that scene, it's the banquet hall scene as you guys read when he dances with Lithia and Belle. When he dances with Belle and Lithia and then he meets Lithia. You guys already read that. That's what I'm not showing you more because I want to spoil for you guys, right? That's it, guys. Read that, pause, and read that. And that's it. So based off what you read, guys, what chapter draws you in more? The Lithia chapter or the Tactics of Colonials chapter? Oh, that's tough, man. Yeah, they're both really good. But for me, I'd say Tactics of Colonials takes the cake. Arguably the best chapter in Volume 2. Or you can argue Excess of Saphies is, I'm saying. Job, I take care of the horse, take care of it. Yes, sir. Well-fed driver. There's no piece of his night. I'm saying, that's funny, I know. And what about Tactics? Oh, that's hilarious. I know. I die every time I read that passage, man. It's so funny. They're well-fed driver. There's no piece of his night. And what about Tactics? Yeah. Ivan, are you bluffing, man? Did you really write that, guys? I'm not lying to you, man. I wrote that, man. Ivan, that's not normal, man. Like, it reads like a movie, I know. So this is a massive, man. You're going to be hooked for hours turning the page. So from what you guys read, what volume is your favorite so far? But you guys can't say Volume 3 because I only showed you the beginning of Volume 3. Yeah, right. There's something about Volume 3 that looks very intriguing when they arrive to the city, I know. Volume 3 is when it gets deep and dark when you read the story. I won't spoil the story for you. But I think most fans might like the middle book the best. Volume 2 might be your favorite, guys. I think, right? Because the dialogue is just beautifully written in Volume 2. Obviously, whereas Volume 3 has beautiful dialogue, but it's the most stiff and it's the most raw, but the scenes are more cinematic, so it's like, it's debatable, right? For me personally, Volume 3 is the best. We can argue Volume 2 is better, but I mean, and Volume 1 for me is the worst, but Volume 1 is also amazing too, when you read, you guys read it, right? Ivan, are you bluffing? Did you really write that, man? Yeah, guys, I did. I'm not lying to you. Ivan, you use AI. No, guys. There was no AI existing when I worked on my book. I didn't even know about AI. And AI is a new technology. I didn't use AI, guys. I did not have any help. I did it all on my own. I wrote that, guys. I'm not lying. Your book is sick, man. Like, I'm hooked reading it. It's a masterpiece. I mean, I know. It's a masterpiece on my book. You're just hooked for hours, turning the pages. It's crazy. That's why the founders love and showed Ivan, because they know it's a brand worth billions, man. It's the greatest story ever told. We'll see what happens when you read my book, guys. Anyways, guys, here's what you guys on the show. I talk for now in like 15 minutes. That's good enough. So I'm saying, peace. Peace out, guys. And today's my birthday. I'm 34 years old. Yeah, peace out, guys. Don't hate him, son.